Season 2 is here! Season 2 is here! Season 2 is here! Welcome to the channel. My pack cracking family, Clever Magic Trevor here on the Clever Magic Community YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the community. We love you all, and we hope you love us too. I got my big box ready over here. Big box ready to fill with cards because we got Season 2 starting today. I'm so excited, and I'm in the first box opening because I was number 2. Number 2. I hope by the end of the season I'm number 1, but it's almost impossible because there's already somebody else that is number 1. Okay, so today we're opening Core 2020. Core 2020, yes! One of my favorite core sets. I love 2021, but Core 2020, just for whatever reason, the Cavaliers, the Planeswalkers were really good. The uncommon cards, and there's a fantastic and a bunch of great common cards for any of you Pauper players or anything like that. This set is just loaded with stuff. It's loaded. I love opening it, and it's kind of been, I've wanted an excuse to open it. Here it is. Here's the excuse. Season 2 starting right now. Our chase card, Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer, yes. Not only do you get an extra point, but you get a bunch of added value. I have no idea what the cost of a Veil of Summer is, but it should be quite a bit because it's such a playable, great card. So that's our chase card. I'm hoping to see 2 or 3 of them in here. We'll see what happens. I know a lot of these really good uncommons, they weren't printed as much. So a lot of times you will only get 0 or 1 of these uncommons. I mean, they have about the same rarity as a rare, as a decent rare. So we might not see any veils, but I'm hoping we can pull multiple veils. We will see what happens. As we get into this, this is obviously just the contestants 1 through 12, okay? 1 through 12. And we'll see the matchups as we go into the videos. 13 through 24 will face off tomorrow. Super exciting. So let's see how these contestants did, and which includes me and includes Dave B and the random dude Josh. He's in this one too. So man, super exciting. I know those guys are excited. I'm super excited. Let's check out the matchups, and then let's get into it. And here we go. We're about to get started. 2 boxes because, well, we have 24 contestants, and 1 video's today and 1 is tomorrow. And let me tell you, I chose Core 2020 because I think there's a lot of hidden value. It's one of my favorite sets. I love core sets in general. So, people, I don't know, people can give or take. Actually, Justin B, who won last season, chose Core 2021 for the bonus box. I thought that was a great idea. So, let's kind of get into it. Let's grab one of these boxes. I have no idea. We'll just set the other one right back here for the next showing. And we're doing 1 through 12 on this opening. 1 through 12. The green set of people. The green set of people. And like beforehand, and like I mentioned, not in the opening, it's just 1 versus 12, 2 versus 11, 3 versus 10, 4 versus 9, 5 versus 8, and 6 versus 7. So there's some interesting matchups in this one, and I gotta tell you, it's kind of weird how randomization happens because there's a few matchups, like the random dude is facing Justin B. What are the odds that one of us behind the scenes of the community are facing Justin B? And we all ended up in the same bracket. That's what I was saying, the green bracket. So, man, Dave B, the random dude, and me, we all ended up in the same bracket. It's unbelievable. And hopefully we don't get our booties kicked. Not all of us. But, I mean, we are, but it is what it is. Kind of is what it is. Let's look on the screen, see if that looks good. The other thing is Michael D versus Dave B. I know Michael D's looking to get some revenge against Dave B. But we're not starting with them. We're starting with 1 versus 12, which happened to be our runner-up versus somebody new. And I believe this is Derek W.'s girlfriend, fiance, wife, something like that. But we're excited to have Derek W. back and to bring Sarah along. So I hope Sarah watches this and enjoys it too, because I mean, we're just having so much fun here. So here we go. Here we go. We'll push them up. We'll grab 3 packs. Boom. Just like that. And we're going to start with ladies first. Oh man, I love this set. Some of these, this set, Throne of Eldraine, I mean, they sequenced back to back, and I just loved both sets. And we're skipping straight to the Empyrean Eagle. Look at that. What do you think about that? It's a good card. Apostle of the Purifying Light, Overgrowth Elemental, and Leyline of Abundance. I do like this Leyline, so I think that's a great start. Great start. And, oh man, I forgot to change out my playmat. I was filming some live Flesh and Blood, which by this time might be loaded up on the channel. But I was obviously using my Flesh and Blood mat for my Flesh and Blood video. Colossus of Hammer. I still think there's a lot of shenanigans to be had with this one. Obviously not in a standard anymore. Diamond Knight. What are we? Josh C, are you going artifacts? Is this what's happening? Noxious Grasp. And Field of the Dead. Man, that card was so nasty when it first came out. People were just using it and abusing it. Oh, Sarah H starting with a negate, but that doesn't count because it's a common. That's the thing, is you roll through 2020 and look at your commons and your uncommons. Unbelievable the amount of good cards. Pattern Matcher. This can really be used in a lot of shenanigans. Blood-Soaked Altar also has its own deck. And you guys saw that. You saw that. But what could it be? Fabled Passage? No. Is that in this set? I think Fabled Passage is, right? Oh, Kethis. The Hidden Hand. I totally forgot about him. I totally forgot about it. To cast one less to cast it. So that's like a legendary type deck. You're going for legendaries. Oh my gosh, okay, that wasn't a rare, that was an uncommon Chandra. All right, Josh C, what are you gonna do? Oh, that Fenlurker's gotta be more than 25 cents. A Rotting Regisaur, that's gotta be over. That's gotta be at least $1 or more. I have no idea. Holy crap! I need to look into pricing again. This is ridiculous. Who is this guy that is opening packs for us? All right, Sarah H, what are you gonna do for your last pack? Corpse Knight, not bad. Ember Hauler, that's all right. Are you kidding me? Is this beginner's luck? I mean, are you trolling me? Are you trolling me? Okay, here we go. Cavalier of Gales, and that is a decent Cavalier. Dang. So this, I wonder if this is going to end up being a Cavalier box. It seems like when you get one Cavalier, you get like 3. Could be wrong. It's just what I've noticed in the past. I've opened a lot of Core 2020, and that's what I've noticed. That Gravediggers are alright. Oh, Goblin Ringleader. He's all white. And Masterful Replication. With a foil common. Siniterium Skeleton. Nasty. I gotta go with Sarah on this one. I'm sorry, Josh C. I gotta go with Sarah. I don't think you could pull it off, honestly. But I might have missed some hidden value. It's easy for me to do that. I got cards all over the place. Probably should have cleared my desk. Okay, 3 packs. Who's our contestants? Well, you know these guys. You know these guys. It's me versus Robert H. And seeing how Sarah pulled 2 of the mythics, I'm not too hopeful. There's some great rares with value, so maybe I'll hope for that. Hope for some gobbies. Good. Oh, and that's right. Veil of Summer. CMT. You just hit it. Veil of Summer. That's an extra point. That's our chase card. Good job, CMT. Thanks. Oh, man. That was lucky. Oh, Vengeful War Chief. And... okay. They know I love land, but they know I'm not a big fan of temples, but I get a Starfield Mystic foil, which is not bad. Wow. CMT. Great first pack considering, I mean, the rare was a temple, so, you know, I have no idea. 30, 40, 50 cents? I don't know. I don't know. Still cool. It's land. I love land. I love fishes because it's so delicious. Scholar of the Ages. That's a decent card. Weaponsmith. And, oh, man. Robert H. Don't try to follow me down the temple path, okay? Don't try to follow me down the temple path. That's not cool. I don't think you'll enjoy that. Cryptic Caves. Man, I can't believe I pulled that Veil. I did not expect myself to get that. Howling Giant, what would be unbelievable if I pulled another one for myself. Not on this pack, obviously, because this is the last uncommon. It's a great uncommon. Risen Reef. Oh, man. I miss Risen Reef in Standard. This was my shenanigan type card. Dread Presence. That I wouldn't put in every deck, but if anything, like Ramped, Elemental, something, you know. I had a Mirror Match, or was it Mirror March, or whatever deck, and Pattern Matcher, the guy Sarah or Josh pulled, and he were kind of the win cons in there. And actually, it was a Seven Dwarves deck, and I just had fun. Okay, so we got an Insect, a Ruin. Oh, that's good card, and Graph Digger's Cage, which is another kind of great shutdown card. Man, honestly, could be used in Standard right now too. Okay, CMT last pack. God's Willing, not horrible. Rule of Law, Sky Knight Vanguard. That's a good card. Oh, CMT, you did it. Cavalier of Dawn, and that's Cavalier number 2. Who's counting? And a common Inspired Charge, which I always thought was one of the coolest foils. The swords just look amazing. Amazing. CMT is doing pretty well. Robert H., I hope you pull something really decent. I just hope I win, obviously, because this is... you're out to win. You can win the next one, okay? Jeez. Aether Gust, that was a great card. I miss Aether Gust. Elvish Reclaimer, and that's a good card, man. That's some value at the end, which I don't know if my Cavalier is or not. I can't remember. I never played much with Cavalier of Dawn, so I don't know. We'll see. And a Foil Forest. It's got to be 20 cents. Okay. So that was a great last pack for you, Robert H. I'm thinking with the Veil. I think I won, but who knows? Who knows? You guys obviously are looking at the totals, but next we have Michael Dunn versus Dave B. Michael D versus Dave B. Boom. 3 packs apiece. And let's get into it. Let's get into it. Both of them long-time subscribers. Dave B, just part of the channel now. That's a great card. Great flash. A Scuttlebutt. Yarax Wave Crusher. And a Legion's End, which is a great card. Good start, Michael D. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going through the rares being like, wow, that's a great card. Wow, that's a great card. That's why this set is unbelievable. I think 2, 3, 4 years down the road, this is going to be one of those sets. So I hope you guys have your position. Ancestral Blade. Well, not all the cards are fantastic. Not all of them. Dave B, we can do better on the next pack. Dave B opened some amazing boxes. You saw season 1, so I almost feel bad if I don't open something good for him, because he's been opening good stuff for all of us. So Flood of Tears. This was the other one that I missed, because I know it's 6 mana, but to knock, like, you get against somebody that has a ton of permanents down, especially like tokens and whatever else, boom, all up, gone. Gandhi. Flood of Tears. It's a great card. It was powerful in certain decks. It still is. It has its place. I should say that, because it can also be a debilitating card. You pull it at the wrong time. It's 6 mana. You know, you got to be able to play it and then play something else after. You know what I mean? So you better have a ramp deck, which, you know, Drawn from Dreams. Wow. That's I mean, I don't think the value's there, but that's a good card. And those two cards together, Flood of Tears, Drawn from Dreams, holy crud. Okay. Last pack for Michael D. What are you going to pull? Reclamation, Wand, and Leyline of the Void. That is a fantastic Leyline. Wow. Great finish, Michael D. That Void is nasty. Nasty. Okay, Dave B. Last pack for you. You got a saddle for your Corpse Knight, but you're being stopped by the Ringleader. Temple of Triumph. Did you triumph? I don't know. Why am I singing all the time? My kids always wonder that. They're like, why do you always sing about all the songs? You know, the songs. I'm like, I don't have the best voice, but I can still do things. This ain't right. Okay, so 3 versus 10, 4 versus 9. Jester King. Are you? I think you were number 4 last time. Were you for number 4 last time? 4 versus 9. Okay, so here we go. 4 versus 9. I'm glad I caught that. 5 versus 8. Let's get that in a row. And 6 versus 7. Okay. So I was thinking Justin B was going against the random dude, and I totally lied about that. I got all excited, and I must have put them together and be like, oh yeah, these two, they're facing off. Jester King. Let's start decent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Your first 5 weeks were fairly embarrassing. I was embarrassed to be opening the packs for you. Lightning Stormkin. You got another altar and Embodiment of Agonies. Not the card we were looking for. Okay, Justin B. Let's see if you're holding up to season 2. I mean, I don't see how you could ever outdo season 1. That was ridiculous. Thought Distortion, not bad. It's a great card. I love the Leyline of Anticipation. Wow. Okay, Jester King. You're the king. Let's see some kingly things. There's the pattern matcher again. I'm telling you what, it's a great card. Loaming Shaman, not bad. Ancestral Blade, and brought back. Oh, and a foil blood-soaked altar. Following us around. I don't know how many of those altars we've pulled, but how many of those altars have you seen played? Whew. I think I just saw that. That's a decent card, and I don't know why, but it seems like whenever I open a pack with the Angel of Vitality, it's followed by the Vampire of Dire Moon. It just seems like that to me. And a Tomebound Lich. Honestly, this was great uncommons in this. I mean, you didn't get a veil, but shoot, great. Temple of Silence. Man, I like the uncommons better than I like the rare. Up to you. Some people love temples. You know, I know Kraken Packs MTG. He's like, I don't know why they get such a bad name. I'm like, I don't know. It's just not there for me. Just not there for me. Woodland Champion and Awake Root Elemental. Just a bad card. Not bad. I just don't think the value is there. Justin B's like, I pulled a ley line, so I mean, I don't know the cost on it, but it's got to be putting him ahead. Get the Scourge, Wave Crasher, Manifold Key, which has its place. Justin B, you're just so mean. Omnath, Locus of the Royal. That's Mythic number 4 for us, and that's still a great card. Still a great card. Dang it, man. I'm not gonna lie, Justin B. I was kind of rooting for Jester King. He got stomped season 1, and now you're just continuing on right to season 2. I feel bad. And then Jester King gave away one of his good cards in the last week. My gosh, we just can't let him win. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Dr. Kaz versus the Random Dude. Oh man, this is fun. Okay. The Random Dude. That's Josh, just in case you don't know. Part of the Clever Magic community. He's our guy. Master Splicer. Oh, that's a great card. I totally forgot about that. The Aerialist. And Tail's End. And Temple of Triumph. Foil. And Rugged. Okay, that's not it. I need to stop saying and. I say and a lot. And I say a lot. And I say honestly a lot. I think we all have our words that we enjoy. Ooh, there's Seer. That's a great card. There's a Fry. Hardcover. Scampering Scorcher. Dungeon Geist. Could have its play too, but keeps things tapped up. Oh, there's an act of treason. Air Elemental. Season of Growth. Apostle. And Starfield Mystic. Winged Words. Not too shabby. I mean, if you got a flyer out there, you draw 2 cards for 2 mana. It's fairly decent. Fairly decent. Okay, and for our Random Dude, anybody else going to get a Veil, or is it just going to be CMT, which is me? Okay, here's Mythic number 5. Josh is getting Mythic number 5. Cavalier of Flame. It's Cavalier box. It's confirmed. Is that 3 or 4 Cavaliers? I said at least 3. How many Cavaliers have we pulled? Or is that 4? I don't know. I don't know. And a foil unsummon. Great card. Dr. Cosmo of the 21st Dynasty. You need to pull something here. Unless you're going for 3 losses, or I don't know if we're doing. I gotta check that out again. Aether Gust. Hanged Executioner. At this point, I'm gonna have to go with the Random Dude, and he's only opened 2 packs. Who knows? It's a long season. Well, 6 weeks. A lot can change. Of course, not if you're Justin B. Ah, Meteor Golem. That's a great card. Ah, Spectral Sailor. That's a great card. You just draw. I like to draw. And a Loxodon. I don't think the value's there, but that's actually a pretty decent card in the right deck. And a Vial of Dragonfire. Man. Man, oh man. Dr. Cosmo. Random Dude. Boom. Up to the front of the class. And our last two contestants, the Lotus Council Dystopian World Games. And Darth Dove Slaney, he made sure that he got in on this one for the Lotus Council. He missed out on season 1. I felt bad, but he got with me after we were already filled, you know. And we had 17 or 18 that first season that were interested, and so I appreciate that because I had a lot of fun. I wish I could have been in it myself. I love that Lich. Got a mask. And it's one of the, that's a decent rare right there. I mean, Chandra, you know, making tokens, doing things, attacking. It's the perfect for a mono red player. The perfect card for a mono red. Okay. We got Dystopian. Dystopian. Herald of the Sun. Dragon Mage. In the right deck, that's actually a pretty handy card. Bishop of Wings and a foil Howling Giant. Bishop's not bad. Bishop's not bad, but I say that about most of the rares. That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. This set is crazy. There's a lot of decent value. Devout Decree, not bad. Mystic Forge. That's a great one. That's a great card. I wonder what the value's sitting at on that one. I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Okay. Another Cutthroat. Also great card. Gauntlets of Light. And Glinthorn Buccaneer. Okay. We got 2 packs left. I've been the only one to pull the veil for myself. I'm the only one with an extra point so far. And I don't know. If I won, then I got 3 points. If I lost, I get 2 or 1 plus the 1. Put me at an odd number. We got this. Iron Root Warlord. You got a Gyre of a Year. And Leyline of Combustion. One of the worst ley lines. And an Uncaged Fury. Foil. Lotus Council. I don't mind that ley line because it's actually pretty convenient unless I mean there's a decent amount of removal for artifacts and enchantments now, but if you can keep it down, it's a game changer. Blood for Bones, I miss this card. Creeping Trailblazer, that's always a decent card. Chandra's Spitfire, that's the 3rd uncommon. That means unless we get a foil Veil of Summer, which I have pulled on the channel, that's it for the extra points. Leyline of Sanctity. So it was basically a Leyline and a Cavalier deck. That's, or box. That's how we roll. Yeah. All right. I'd say overall that was a pretty decent box. I mean, I was pretty excited with my pulls. I don't know about you guys. Obviously, let's get into the final results. Oh man, that was exciting. I gotta tell you, I already filmed the outro and I'm redoing it because I did it before I got the values. When I looked at the values, I was like, holy crud. And I was like, man, there are so many uncommons that are just worth something. And you know, there is a ton worth over 25 cents, a ton, and at least 5 worth over $1. Now, earlier in there, I said I would check the common slots, and the reason being is, well, not Starfield Mystic, Woodland Mystic. Woodland Mystic is about a $3.50 common card. The other one is it's for the Unicorn decks, the Prized Unicorn, worth a decent $1.50 and stuff, but there is over 12, 14, maybe even 15 cards, hey buddy, worth worth over 50 cents. So check, I mean, the common slots in the core 2020, I had to redo this because I think I put it on a spreadsheet. I don't have it up, but I think it's over like, I think it's like around $110 was the box. But just, oh, and this is Ezra. You say hi?
Hi.
Yeah. So I had to redo this because I was just like, oh man, I got to talk about this stuff. I did think it was a good box, and it turned out to be a fantastic box. And man, what is it? The Fill of the Dead? Oh my gosh. I knew it was a decent card. I was thinking it was about $8-9. $18? $18? Dang! Oh, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the blue bracket. The blue bracket for season 2 goes tomorrow. I want to thank everybody for today. There was some surprises and wins, a few that I did not see coming, and then some value that I thought was more value than it was, and then it turned out it wasn't. So, and that's what I get for not looking at pricing, which I really don't care about, because ultimately, sometimes I feel like if I'm just looking at pricing, I'm not concerned about the actual game and cards. So, with all that being said, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you everybody for playing season 2, week 1. Yeah, that's right. And you know what to do. Make sure you're subscribed, like the videos for the algorithm, please. Comment the cards you want, also for the algorithm, but also so you can win on Fireside. I really appreciate that. Make sure you're paying it forward. And you know what? This is where I go, we'll catch you on the next video.